viewers.
A few seconds. So I think now we can say that we're live.
Okay, so now we're live. Welcome, viewers. All of 0 at the moment.
Yeah, we'll get that
we got blob. Got the little slime blob.
Why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what you have accomplished since the last time?
That's a good idea. Alright, so as you can see from my screen on the left here, we have been constructing some buildings over yonder. So let's go check them out. Alright, I believe this building was already here from the last time. This is what Potato Joe had been working on. And we also put in our little sidewalk here. There will be plants along here later on. We got our little staircases. And now, these don't have any windows yet. Potato Joe will be working on these shortly. Over here, this building across from this one that I'm standing on is an exact replica of this one. Both same style, same floor plan. Cut off my stair. Ta-da! Alright. Over here is a new building. We got the windows down here. This is where I threw my bed for the moment, so I don't have to keep on spawning all the way back at our fortress. And this is...
bed pretty soon.
Yeah. This is a 2-story level, plus the 3rd story is actually going to be a patio. There will be fencing around this so you don't fall off. Alright. On to the next building. Over here is the most recent addition. This is one that Potato Joe had been working on. We got the staircase over here. Nice little window for the staircase. Oh, we have one viewer. Hello, viewer! Alright, and this is the top level of this brand new building. Not really much to it. This might be a bedroom of some sort. I don't know about this style. Do you think that's a good fit, or you want to get rid of this line here?
Yeah, that's the top of the roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We can't raise it up one? Would it look weird?
It's based on the outline of the wall. That's up against.
I'll look at it. Okay. I guess we'll leave it. Alright, so now we need to figure out a new goal for this stream.
Well, I'm currently working on building the tower that I had envisioned for this particular mountain.
Tower or a castle?
Tower.
Okay. Where at? Is it over here at this cobblestone spot?
Yeah, pretty much where I am.
Oh yeah, I see you. How do I get up? Waterfall?
No. Just go down the path. Here.
Oh wait, here it is. Yep,
yeah.
I found it.
Yeah.
I brought you some cobblestone that fell.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go 1v1 the little slime guy down there.
It doesn't stay at 1v1 for long.
Oh yeah, I know. That'd be like an 8v1.
Yeah. Fight me, mate.
Come at me, bro. Alright, and then there were 3. Uh-oh, they're still multiplying.
Can you bring me some cobblestone out the chest when you're done beating that gas?
It's not a gas.
I apologize. The slime.
Yeah, you said cobblestone?
Yeah.
Alright. Man, how did I only get 2 slime balls from that? That's a rip-off. Maybe the rest fell down here.
Reminds me of Foster Home for Imaginary Friends, how Blue would always be like, rip off arms! Kick people in the shins.
I've got some slime balls now if you want to make some sticky pistons for anything later on.
I'll probably use them for another lighthouse somewhere.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Here, it's okay. I'm here to make cobblestone.
Okay.
Oh, here.
Oh yay.
I look better without it anyway.
True. Yeah, switch my skin.
You don't want to be Mufasa anymore.
Nah. Who should I be?
You know, there was actually a the first king of Zimbabwe was King Banana. The more you know.
I'm gonna be the business chicken. All suited up and ready for war. Alright. Pull up the stream so we can communicate with our viewers. Andrew is our viewer at the moment.
I knew he couldn't stay away.
For any of you who may be watching, Andrew is Nerf and Strike, who sometimes plays with us.
Yeah, because we usually do mention him. Like a lot.
You know, every now and then.
Okay,
Hey, 2 viewers! Welcome, new viewer.
So pretty much okay, alright. You know, I can't wait for the day where these streams just have it more popular. That way people are gonna be like, wow, they had like no business back then.
Yep. One day we're gonna be famous.
I actually wanted to start a channel for a while called Reading Rainbows.
That's perfect.
Where it's just a bunch of, where it's just a bunch of guys like reading books and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it seems like it'd be boring and stuff like that, but like, yeah, it's like if you want your favorite book read, then just come to Reading Rainbows. Or Reading Rainbows.
We could get Jonathan and have him read it in all of his like different impersonation voices.
Exactly, we can do different impersonation stuff. But, I mean, like I was saying, like we could set up a set where it's like, you know, all fancy and stuff like that, like a nice chair by the fireplace, and just read a book. And yeah, and so it'd be kind of funny. People can make suggestions on what books to read, and that's like we could continuously make videos because we're just making videos about reading. And it can be broken up into, depending on the size of the book, like, you know, one chapter, you know, per video or something like that.
Quick question, who has the bread? Because I need some. Oh wait, here's some.
Yeah, I
just a lot of it.
Yeah,
That's all of it. There's 28 here. I'm gonna take half of that. Leave a little bit for Trevor if he needs it. Alright, I'm gonna go cut down some more trees. Okay. I'm gonna go cut down some trees for Josh so he can keep building. I'm gonna supply him with materials.
Done anything new with you?
Not really.
Okay.
Kind of a slow day. Hung out with some friends, got some cake. Pretty good.
Cool.
We were partying for Jonathan's birthday last night, so that was fun.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It was pretty good. It was his 21st birthday, so he had a little something to drink, but he didn't really get affected by it, so
That's good.
Yep. He's a heavyweight.
I honestly, like, for my 21st birthday, all I've wanted to do for many years is just have one drink with my dad, like, on my 21st birthday, and that's pretty much it. Like, I want to do that for many years, because I don't like the taste of alcohol. The only thing that I can, like, remotely drink, which is kind of funny, is Jack Daniels.
That is kind of funny. I like the, kind of like the fruity stuff, like girly drinks and stuff. But I'm not really big on, like hardcore stuff, like...
Vagina, David.
Hey, I like what I like.
Clam you vagina. Dude, I don't care what they say, like, that, you know, oh, all vaginas are different. No, they aren't. Okay, they are very similar in both taste and look. It is just awful.
In both taste and look.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, I can speak from experience. So. And,
Good to know.
Before I decide to continue disgusting my other viewers, right now I'm just digging up the tunnel to Mount Krakatoa.
Krakatoa!
And then when I'm done building the path, I'm gonna start building in Pirate's Cove.
Nice. Wait, what are you building in there? I thought we were just gonna put a chest full of gold.
Well, no, I'm gonna make that my little house.
What?
Yeah.
That's gonna be weird. It's supposed to be like almost untouched except for one chest that's like hidden in the ground.
Well, okay, fine. I'll friggin' build a monastery up here.
Sweet.
I gotta say, things are turning out mighty fine down there.
Yep. I'm cutting down a lot of trees over here though.
That we just finished doing a metro connecting two of our buildings, and we're just like, you know what, we're just gonna move up, we're just gonna move shop.
Yep. I mean, we still have over there for like, if we ever need anything.
Well, no, we pretty much live.
It's not like it's gone forever.
Yeah. Unless, you know, someone were to blow it up.
Someone whose name better not be Trevor.
I can neither accept nor deny.
We worked so hard on it.
I know, but I really don't mind.
Trevor's Tower.
You shall not pass.
We give you an offering of bread.
Alright, fine, you can pass. Did Josh bring a shovel?
Do you have a shovel, Josh? He says no.
Basic secret.
Oh. Where?
Basic secret. Is that camera?
He's persistent.
Creeper's trying to climb the mountain.
Yeah. He did. Hey, David, do you think you can make me a shovel for 3 and bring them up?
We don't have any iron, but I can make you some stone ones.
That's fine.
After I finish cutting down this tree here, I'll make my way back. Josh, I'm bringing you more wood. No, can't talk. I didn't realize we didn't, that we have a path over to, Mount Krakatoa.
Yeah, that's what I just built.
True. What's this? Why is there just like a little random dirt shack over here?
I made that.
Why?
Because I can.
But why?
After you fall east.
Hey Josh, all the wood's in the floating chest. Finally put windows in. What style doors do you want? You want just dark oak doors, or do you want to do like spruce doors, or what?
Me or him?
Josh. But you can put in input too if you like.
No, no, y'all are good.
First off, you need more glass.
Trevor, did you already take care of your shovels?
No.
No. Alright. Let me see. I think there's sticks in this chest.
I like spruce wood.
Yeah, me too.
As long as it's not birch.
Trevor said as long as it's not birch.
Birch it is.
Josh says birch it is.
I will burn it down.
I think we should have trapdoors.
Trevor, where are you at?
I'm outside the walls. I was investigating this one spot.
Okay. I'm gonna leave your shovels in the floating chest.
Okay.
Where's the lizard? Oh, you know what we should do?
What's up?
We should make one of our like battleships or something in the middle of the cove.
It would take up so much space.
Well, yeah, but it'll look cool. Hey, 3 viewers. Welcome, 3rd viewer.
They're multiplying like mad, David.
I know. They're gonna overrun us. Alright, I need someone to bring a bucket to where I am.
You seem more of a do-it-yourselfer.
Yeah, you like the game.
Looks good. Hey, it's Joey.
I know what we can do to pass the time.
What?
Tell about a really weird dream that you've had.
Oh, that's perfect. I had a really good one last night.
Okay, good.
Alright, so for our fans who may not know, I am a fan of country music. And I also am a big nature lover, so I go out and like go in swamps and stuff and catching turtles and fish and just having a good old time. Yep. So anyway, so last night I had a dream that I was on the rail trail that's near where I live. There's a swamp, actually a couple swamps. And so I'm going on the rail trail, and in front of me is Brad Paisley skating on a skateboard. So I'm just like, hey, what's up? He was like, hey. And then apparently we're like doing some sort of like youth event to like help kids with bad homes. I don't know. So we're out there with like a whole bunch of kids, and we're all like skateboarding, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, there's some like bubbles coming up out of the swamp. I was like, oh crap. And it turns out it's like this huge snapping turtle. That's like the size of like a leatherback sea turtle. So I was like, oh crap. So I ended up like grabbing it with my hand and just like yanking it out of the water. And I'm like holding it up for like pictures and stuff, and Brad Paisley sitting there taking pictures with his cell phone of me holding this like giant snapping turtle. He's like, dude, it's so sweet. I was like, yeah, I know, right? And then I woke up.
That is the most country-ass dream I've ever heard of.
Alright. Isn't it great?
Goodness. I felt overalls growing on me just by listening to that. Okay,
It was a
I
pretty
can
good
top
dream.
it off.
Alright.
I hear one of the weirdest ones I've had.
Sure.
Alright, so
Pass
this was
me
like,
the bucket.
I think it was sophomore year of high school. I was in my biology class, or no, I was in anatomy at the time. I was sitting
Hey,
next
poor
to these
viewers.
two black girls.
Joey's Shrek was not in the hold on. Joey's Shrek was not in the swamp. Alright, go ahead, Trevor.
Okay. So I was sitting next to these two black girls. Okay. And I had a dream one night that I was dating one of them. For some reason, I had no attraction to them whatsoever. But I just had a dream that I was dating one of them. And then at one point, she lifted up her pit, and there was like friggin' arm hair all over it. I was like, it scared me awake. And I was not able to look at her the same way for the rest of the semester. Because it was just stuck in my head that I was like, I dated you, and you had pit hair. I never told her this.
Oh, that's so weird.
Oh yeah, no, it was awful.
My boat keeps going the wrong way. Actually, that's a good spot.
Oh, I had a premonition once.
Really?
Yeah, I had a dream that I was gonna run into my that I was gonna see my grandma again pretty soon, and she like lived in I was in Virginia and she lived in Texas, which was like really weird. So it was like a day or two later, my mom said that we had to go pick up a package at the airport, and of course with my younger self, I didn't put like any like, you know, okay, this is kind of strange. At all. I was just like, oh, okay. So we go there. It's my grandma from Texas. She came for a surprise visit for me and my sister.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I wish I could do that.
Like, oh, I know the future. Have I told you what I want my last will and testament to be?
I think so. But you can go ahead and say it again for our viewers.
True. All right. So when I'm on my deathbed for some reason, like maybe the orangutans finally got me or something, I'm gonna like be surrounded by my family and everything, and I'm just gonna bring one of my kids closer to me, Let me say, alright. I want my wealth evenly distributed between all my children, and I want college funds started for the grandchildren, and like, you know, just do regular stuff. And I'm gonna say, and for my last thing, I want my headstone to read "Rest in Peace," and then my child's gonna come close and they're gonna be like, but Dad, what do you mean rest in peace? What does rest in peace mean? I'm just gonna like rest in these nuts in a flat line, just right there, and just leave them screaming.
Alright, so some updates from the chat. Sean is now here, and then Joey also said, can you come surprise visit him in Virginia?
I will be coming up there during Christmas. So, the exact date will be a surprise because I don't know.
Does anybody have a bucket? I need a bucket. See, I thought we had a bucket, but I don't see any. And we definitely don't have any iron, because I use that for shovels. Or not shovels, for
I
axes.
have a water bucket.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Well, I'm kind of using it.
But I need it.
Alright, fine. I'm trying to make this kick-ass waterfall.
I'm gonna shovel this sheep.
I'll shovel you. That means stick their penis in there, David.
I don't know about that.
Alright, where are you at? So I can give you this bucket. Fuck it. Alright, I see
I'm
you.
coming. Where are you? Ah, there you are.
Friggin' threw the bucket at you. Take it, bitch. Alright, off back to the monastery. I actually want to be a monk for a while.
Why?
Because, like, you don't have to worry about shit. You just relax all the time and meditate. And you live in these awesome ass places and you learn kick-ass karate. Like, who wouldn't want to do that?
True. When you put it
You
like
don't
that.
have to say much. Yeah, you don't have to say much at all. Aw, oh, man, the water froze. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Now there's just one ice block.
Uh-huh. Look at that parking job. Beautiful.
Parking job.
Yeah, I was in a boat.
Oh, okay. I was to say, there's no cars in Minecraft. experiencing some lag.
Is it bad?
It's just a little bit clippy is all. Yeah,
Okay.
as long as you can still hear me alright.
Yep. Do you know an X-Way HD?
X-Way HD.
X-Sway.
X-Way, no.
Oh no. Well, he says hi, so hello, X-Way.
Hello.
I think this is right here.
Yeah, looks good. Trevor Josh just connected us to the lake behind our area.
Sweet.
Feel free to go check it out once you're done with whatever you're working on.
It's gonna take me a while.
X-Way wants to know how we are. We are good.
Yeah.
Or at least I am.
Good.
Not great,
Well, man,
just
I'm not
good.
gonna be like, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I fucking feel horrible.
Do you feel horrible?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, cool.
I'm trying to think if there's any other stories I can tell. Huh. Tell me on your David, what's a good story to tell?
The story of your not-so-secret admirer.
Oh yeah. Well, if she watches this, then that might be dangerous.
Yeah, I don't know. She could find it.
Gosh, you just sound like friggin' the guy from Improvement. Where he's like, alright, fine. Okay, so here's a story of my not so secret admirer, and no, it's not Julie or Sean. So, at the college that I go to, I had to, or in the class that I was in, it was a learning lifestyles class, or learning framework class. It was just something that I had to take, and it sucked. Anyway, so they're pretty much like the day that I went into class, I was like scoping out the ladies, of course, to try to see which one was like potential, mate. And like, yeah, there were a couple of cute girls, but like, no, I wasn't really into any of them, except for this one that had a huge ass. Anyway, so
You can.
we as we were continuing on with class and everything, there was this larger Hispanic girl at the back of the class.
Trevor, can I stop you real quick? We had a request
sure.
from X-Way. He says, "May I join the world to help? I'm a good builder."
We kinda just keep this us.
Yep. Sorry, X-Way. Maybe if we do a world we're not like streaming and stuff. And it says turn down the game volume. I'm assuming it's probably mine, so yes, I will. Considering I'm the one streaming. I don't hear anything through Trevor's mic.
Yeah, I know, because I have all of mine going through my headset, and even then it's like really, really quiet.
Yep.
So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so there was this larger Hispanic girl at the back of the class and everything, which of course I like immediately ruled out because I'm not really a chubby chaser at all. And one day, like every now and I got paired up with her and this other guy that like never did anything in class to make a tower out of spaghetti noodles and like string. Like we had to build a sound tower with that was like able to be moved around and it wouldn't break.
Right.
And which of course we won because I did all the work and precision German engineering. So, for those who do not know, I am of German nationality, like ancestry-wise. And anyway, so but like as we were doing the little project and all that, she just would keep on complimenting me every now and again, like out of nowhere. Like at one point she's like, "I really like your glasses," and just throwing out these different compliments and stuff like that. I had never talked to this girl before, like at all, and I thought it was just a tad bit strange because like there was there was this one chick that like initially sat next to me that I didn't really mind at all. We didn't talk or anything like that. She was just kind of there, and so anyway, as we were continuing on throughout class, one day she comes up to me like before class, and she was like, I have this for you, but I kind of want to keep it between us, so if you want to just read it later, something like that." I'm like, "Oh, okay," and she passed me a note. And at that point, I was like, "Oh God, okay, this is weird." And so once I like was out of class and everything, I decided to unravel a note because I usually just go to the library and chill out while I wait for my next class. Sure enough, it was a letter basically saying that she has feelings for me and she wants to know if I feel the same way. Even though I have given her zero, like, flirting or anything like that, I have barely even talked to her. And so, and she like found me on Facebook. Like she asked me during our little project if like I had a Facebook. And I was like, yeah, I do, but I never told her like my first and last name. I never like gave her any info. Guess who sends me a friend request on Facebook? And so things were pretty interesting. And so I let her down gently. I told her that I kind of got out of a bad relationship, and it's one of the reasons why I'm down here and not really looking for a relationship at the moment. And which of course was a semi lie because I don't like I am looking for somebody, but like not a larger Hispanic girl. So, she understood, and she asked if we could still be friends and everything, and I said yeah, even though, like, we weren't really friends in the first place, we were just kind of acquaintances. And, so, anyway, as the semester continued on and all that, like I would be at the library, and guess who would come and ask if she could join me and everything, just sitting down and all that. And so, of course, awkward again because all I'm trying to do, like there was one day I was trying to draw Reinhardt from Overwatch because his voice line catchphrase is like my favorite voice line. So I was trying to draw him saying that and everything. I was listening to music, I was like really into it, and then she comes up and she like waves and everything. I'm like, oh God, no. So, she starts talking to me and everything. And the part that got really weird is like she was talking about how she was in chorus and all that, which like being in chorus isn't a problem. I was in chorus for a few years, but then she was talking about what songs that she did in chorus, and then she would start singing. And I'm not talking like one verse or two verses or like just one line or two lines and everything. She would sing the whole song. And I was like, okay, this is very, very just awkward. And so it got to the point where I was like trying to avoid her a little bit, and so one day, it's like getting to the end of the semester and everything, and excuse me, towards the end of the semester, she was like a time or two when she was leaving. Cause like she was waiting for her mom to come pick her up. She would like quickly rush over and give me a hug, like without asking. She'd be like, "Okay, bye," and then rush over, give me a hug, and then leave. I'm just like, I didn't know. And so later on, I'm trying to like remember all the events.
True. Well, while you're working on remembering, let me give a quick shout out to S-Way. He says he subbed to our account, so thank you very much, sir. Feel free to send myself a friend request on PlayStation. Maybe I might find some time in the future to play a little Minecraft with you. I know you're bummed that you can't join our world.
So progressively things just kind of got like more and more awkward with her because it was like every time that I was at the library, because there was nowhere else that I could really go, like I mean to just kind of chill out, because the library had these benches outside that were like, they were just really nice, and so I was able to play Pokemon and just be in peace. But then she would always show up and that peace would go, and so
I should have pickaxe. I'm bringing it over.
Then like finals rolled around, and she like one day when she came up to me at the library, she was talking about like poetry that she had written and stuff like that. And so she then pulled out and started showing me some of this poetry that she had made. Keep in mind, I had never given this girl like any like hope, sort of. Like I had never said, oh yeah, no, I'm interested in you and stuff like that. No, I simply did my own thing, and she just always showed up.
Right.
And so she was talking about like how she was gonna be that she was coming back for the fall semester and everything. And so towards the last of the semester and all that, it actually was on finals day and everything. So I had just had 10 minutes. Like she was talking to me and everything, and I only had 10 minutes till my next block, my last final and everything. So I had to get going. And so I told her this, and so I got up, I said bye, and I walked away. And I take 5 steps away. It wasn't like, the minute I turned around, she said this. No, I was like a couple of steps away, and she was like, "Oh, do you want a hug?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, a quick one," and everything. She's like, "I'm sorry," and it was like strange. I'm like, "No, it's fine." Yes, it was strange. And so she tried messaging me every now and again, to the point where like I muted the conversation on Facebook, because like I just didn't want to really talk to her, but like I'm not mean enough to just defriend her. And so things got extremely awkward, because and David remembers this. 2 weeks, 2 weeks after, like from the last time that I saw her at school. Okay, this was 2 weeks later. She posted on my timeline that this poem thing, and talking about how I was a really good friend to her, and this and that I revitalized her childhood, because I somehow My Little Pony had come up in a conversation, and I told her how I watched it and everything, and she was talking about how she used to watch it when she was a kid, but like she hadn't in a long time, and then she like started rewatching it and this and that, and at the very end of it, she put this rose, like little emoji thing, and it said it was like, you see this rose, this represents that we are going to be great friends until this rose dies, and it's a rose emoji. It's not gonna die. Okay, which was the whole like little plot thing of it. So extremely just awkward stuff. And so David remembers, I was like, no, because I hadn't talked to her in 2 weeks. And she just posted that out of the blue. And so I deleted it, like, the minute I saw it, because I don't want that out of my timeline. People thinking, oh, Trevor's got a girlfriend, when I'm not interested in her. So I removed it, and she didn't say anything about it, and I continued to not really say anything to her. And then, since I moved down from Virginia, I've been away from my parents for, it's 8 months now, because I moved at the beginning of the year. And so it's been like 8 months. And so, my stepdad is in the Navy, and he came down to Louisiana, which I'm in Texas now. He came down to Louisiana to for some business, and so I got the chance to go see him, which would have been the first time in 8 months. So I was pretty excited. The morning of that, I was about to get going and everything. The morning of, guess who decides to message me again? If you guessed Greg Kinnear, you're wrong. So, she messaged me again, asking how I've been doing, how my summer had been going, and I didn't realize that it was her, like, that she sent me the message until it was too late, so it was going to show that I had read it. And so, I didn't want to be a D, so I told her everything's been going good, and I told her that I wasn't really going to be able to chat because I'm about to head over to Louisiana to go see my stepdad. And so she then sent back, oh, I hope you have a good time so that way you have a good story to tell me when you come back. And I was just like, oh my goodness, there's no getting away from her. So yeah, I didn't say anything back, I just left. And twice, I didn't tell you about this one, David, but twice since then, she sent me a good night message. And so it's just such.
Man, she's persistent.
Stuff. Yes, she's very persistent. And so I've had the conversation mute and everything because I just don't want to talk to her. And in the comments you can call me a dick. It's fine. I've been called much worse. But yeah, it's just so awkward how things work. So that's my story on my unsecret admire her. I have not talked to her in weeks, and she hasn't. I haven't really seen her say anything since July 28th. So I keep on forgetting to just remove her off my friends list, but yeah. So that's the story of my secret admirer. So, anyway, that's my story, David. So, it's your turn to tell the story.
I don't really have any good stories, though. My life is fairly uneventful. Just a lot of working and fishing.
Like the country bumpkin.
Yep. Hunting, fishing, loving every day.
Okay, so I guess one thing that I've been working on is alright, so you know SK, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you do. I forgot that you do. Alright. So for those of you who do not know, one of the other guys that like occasionally is on one of our streams is Kakashi Hatake. And he's a good friend of ours and everything, real nice guy. And so me and him do Pokemon battles because we both have it on the DS and everything. And Namuda45 used to do battles with us, but or like used to play with us, but he had since stopped because he has Monster Hunter now. And so one of the things that I've been working on is SK. We call him SK for short. He's a really good Pokemon player. Like, I have only won one battle against him, and that's because we only went in with one Pokemon apiece because his team, his like ideal team, for some reason wasn't being approved. So we just started up the match real quick because we couldn't back out of it, and we just did that so that way we could get out of it. So I've only won one because like we just had to rush it. And so lately I've been really working on trying to build a team to counter him because it has been the hardest freaking thing in the world. And I have a lot of really high level Pokemon that I've been training, but he just has, like, he's been working with his team for a long time. So he knows what works. And of course there's a Greninja, which those of y'all who do not know, Greninja is one of the most overpowered Pokemon currently in the games because of some of his abilities. So anyway, that's pretty much what's been going on with that, so I just been building an ideal team. What the fuck are you two clowns in here?
We came to visit.
Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you. It's not done just yet, but it will be very, very soon.
Is this going to be a sacrificial lava pit?
Somewhat. It's just kind of gonna be a thing.
Okay, mental breath. Shut breath.
Does Josh have any glass panes?
Josh, do you have any glass panes on you? He is 12.
That's not gonna be enough. Oh well.
He's throwing them to you anyway.
Okay. Thank you.
He says thank you.
By the way, the reason that that usually we have to like repeat stuff is because Josh doesn't have them right. Like David's the one that does, so he can't hear me.
In the near future, I might be getting a new, like a Turtle Beach or an Afterglow or something. So if I do, then Josh will have my earpiece so he can communicate as well.
Oh, that'll be fun. I can call him a faggot even more times.
Yep.
I am very mean to Josh, but he is a cool cat, so it's okay.
It's a nice little area over there. There's just so many good building spots over here.
Exactly, but we're just too lazy and unexperienced to be not unexperienced, but
yeah, I
we're
wouldn't
too
say
lazy to build
unexperienced.
spots.
Yeah. It's just...
If we were on creative, though...
Yeah. We'll have to do a creative world and do our, Do you still have the world with our ships?
Of course I have to still have the world with our ships.
Dude, we're gonna have to load that up one day. Oh, good. What? Close the door, Josh. You might also want to turn off the light.
Turn out the light.
Man, I'm supposed to wake up at like 5:30 and go kayaking. I'm gonna be so tired.
Goodness. Why do you get up so early for shit like that?
Normally I don't, but my friend was insisting that we go early enough to see the sunrise while we're out.
Oh god, he's gonna try to make love to you, David.
It's a definite possibility.
It's like a guarantee. What sensitive dude wants to watch a sunset with another dude? Or sunrise with another dude?
Best buddies.
A gay man, David, that's right.
I'd watch a sunset with you, Trevor.
That's because we're gay for each other. You see the correlation here?
Now I do. Egg! Give him hell, Josh. Yep, in a kayak.
Oh god. I mean, you could at least do a canoe.
Yeah, a little bit more spacious. Yep.
Exactly. were plotting like the best spot to get railed by a
I mean, the best spot would probably be just on the beach. Just hop out of the kayak or the canoe.
True.
But then you get sand everywhere, kind of uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Star Wars.
Why does that remind you of Star Wars?
Because Anakin, if you let me finish, because how Anakin was like, I don't like the sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. Really, he hates the sand because his mom died on Tatooine, and so
True.
he just doesn't want to go back. Which, if you notice, that is why Obi-Wan hid Luke on Tatooine. Because I mean, he could have taken him anywhere in the galaxy, but Tatooine is the one place that you never see Darth Vader on, because he purposely doesn't go there because of all the pain that he has due to his mother dying.
Right. If I were him, though, I would be like, I know where that fool hid my son.
He didn't even know, like, he didn't know that his son survived.
True.
Like, he sort of did, but, like, it wasn't a guaranteed thing.
Right.
But, like, you know, when he sensed Luke and all that, he was like, oh, shit, that's my kid. So...
Andrew
Man,
says that's his exact words.
Oh shit, that's my kid. It's pretty good.
Yep. Words to live by.
Words that every black man should live by. Oh shit, that's my kid.
Why does he gotta be black?
Because it is statistically proven that a lot of the single mothers are African American.
True. Can't fight statistics.
Why, David? Exactly. It's like, I'm not being racist. That's just fact. With a hint of racial tendency. Not that I am racist.
Or am I?
Nah, I'm not. Did I tell you that I dated a black girl once?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 6th grade. Her name was Tamika. And she was a cousin of this guy that I used to hang out with. And like, it was very strange because like you're at that age where you don't really know what like being interested in someone is. So
Right.
like, if a girl comes up to you and she's like, "I like you," then you're just like, "Okay, I guess I like you too."
True.
You know, you haven't really developed a preference.
Right.
Sort of thing. So anyway, we went to Mount Trashmore, which was it used to be a dump that they turned into a park, and it's actually extremely nice.
I think I've actually been there before.
There's been a lot of places that have developed similar to it, but Joey and Sean know what I'm talking about. And so yeah, she was like, we were just kind of hanging out, and she said that she liked me, so I was like, okay, I guess I like you too. And so we started dating for a few weeks, and then my favorite part of it though was we were on the bus ramp, you know, heading home one day, and she kisses me on my cheek, and that was like the first time in years that I had been kissed by a girl, and so I was like super stoked.
True.
So it's my story when I dated a black girl. I can't remember why we broke up, but we did. And, I mean, that'd be really funny if we were actually still dating, but I never knew. He's like, that guy better come here sometime. So, if you ever get any black viewers, if it's not against you, I make sure to start like everybody, even white people says. Sorry, David, for yourself.
Good to know.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so, what's the craziest chick you've ever dated?
Actually, I've only dated one, but she was fairly crazy, so I guess she counts.
Okay.
She was into like puppets and juggling and stuff.
Okay, that's getting weird.
So she played saxophone. She's pretty good at it.
Okay, that's not as weird. That's like an instrument that I want to play.
Yeah, I mean she's pretty cool. Like she's into a lot of like performing arts type stuff. She's just like that kind of person. So she was fun. It was really never like meant to be.
Gotcha.
Like when I asked her out, she was like, "Yeah, sounds like fun." And like from that moment on, I was like, "Yeah, this isn't gonna work out."
Oh wow, that is not a good way to start off a relationship.
Yep.
I don't really have like a crazy girl. Like I did date this one girl that was like pretty strange. Like I felt bad because like and it was kind of on her too, but we didn't know if we were still dating after a while. Cause like I had moved from I had moved schools at one point when I was younger, and so after I moved and everything, you know, I kind of forgot about the fact that we were dating, and then like she called up and we were talking, and it was kind of like a mutual like like, hey, are we dating sort of thing? Like, it was kind of a mutual thing. And, but, like, neither of us knew. So we decided to, whether we knew it or not, we just decided to break up.
Sure.
And all that. And then I felt bad because she was like, okay, well, call me sometime. I'm like, yeah, sure. Never called her back. No idea where she is now.
You don't even have her as like a Facebook friend or something?
No. Like
Man.
it's been years since
You should call her up. You should figure out where she is and call her up. Be like, hey, trying to go on a date?
No, she actually looked a lot like Sarah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
And then Sarah watches the stream later and she's like, oh god.
you know.
It's a conspiracy. Sarah was actually Trevor's old lover.
I thought they were gonna say Sarah was actually Trevor. Like, wait, what? And who am I?
You're Harambe.
Oh god. The views have just dropped.
Instant drop down to 0.
Yeah, all of left 3.
Yep. Hey, 3 is a magic number, man.
Yeah, dude, if ever you see a sock on a door, you're supposed to like bust down the door and go, Player 3 has arrived!
Those are other good words to live by. That and, oh shit, that's my kid.
Oh shit, that's my kid.
Look at us giving life tips to all of our 3 viewers.
Yeah, dude, that'd be pretty great though. It's like, so, whose kid just got creamed at the soccer field? Like, friggin' just got mowed over by the other team. And I'm just like, oh shit, that's my kid.
You gonna do anything with this like gaping hole in the side of the mountain?
Huh?
Right underneath of like your pathway?
No, that adds like looks.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wait, okay, alright. If we extend the wall underneath this bridge, which I was sort of thinking of, then, you know, we'll have protection from there, and, like, we can just raise up another 20 or something like that. I don't know. We don't really want to wall off this whole place.
There's a cave up there, too. Oh, by the way, I found a valley, if you want to explore it. Oh, that's not over here. Dude, this is a cool cave.
Is it close by?
It's right under your temple. Oh wait, you mean the valley or the cave?
Yeah, the valley. I was about to say that'd be super cool because I can like just dig somewhat into the crevice.
No, it's the valley. Where was the valley at? Alright, so I don't remember exactly. I think it's over by my Oh yeah, wait. I think I know where it is. I think it's by the dark oak plank or the dark oak trees that have been cut down.
Yeah.
Let me go look for it. Here, Josh, take my bread. This is probably gonna be a suicide mission. Where you at? Here. I'm giving you my armor too. Get down here.
How long has the stream been running?
It has been going for an hour and about 12 minutes.
Oh good. Oh my gosh! Why did we let it go that far, David?
I don't know. You want to cut
we need
it?
to do a new part. Yeah.
Right. Are we gonna keep going, or do we want to call it for the night as far as the stream goes? It's up to you.
We can. Yeah, we'll just cut it for the night, and then like we'll just.
Now you can make a little bit more progress.
Yeah.
Josh, I had bread for you. Okay,
Sorry,
guys.
guys.
Yep, we're gonna be cutting the stream now. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys for part 7.
Which will probably be tomorrow.
Yep, most likely. Depending on schedules and whatnot. Alright, bye.